Hello, hello, hello. Hi, how are you? We're going to give it just a minute before I start. And if you can just put your name so I know who it is. Oh, is it Rena? Hi, Rena. If I'm not mistaken, I shipped your package today. I mean, your name is unique, so it was probably you. So I shipped your package today. You should get it in a few days. Okay, so we'll go ahead and Reina. Oh, Reina. Okay, beautiful. Cool. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. Yes, keep me posted. Send me a DM in about 2 weeks about your improvement, okay? So we'll go ahead and get started, and anybody that wants to jump on the replay after can. So we're always going to start again with meditation. Palms facing forward on your lap, legs uncrossed, back straight. And we're going to deep breathe in 7 times and then go into meditation for about 1 minute, and then we'll get started. Breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. 2 more times, in, out, in, out. And just keep your eyes closed and meditate on the music for the next minute. Okay, open up your eyes. That always feels so amazing, especially after a long day's work and you're getting ready to wind down, spend time with the family, or do more work and then get ready for bed. So that's always amazing for me when I have my crazy days and don't get a chance to meditate. So welcome to Donata's Skinfood journey. Hi, anybody that's jumping on, welcome. And those that are on the replay, welcome. For taking the time to watch after the live stream. I am Donata Joseph, your virtual skin therapist, and I am here for you tonight. If you have any questions, I wanted to open it up to questions and answers tonight. I get a lot of DMs of people asking me different questions on what's good for their skin, what should they stop doing, what suggestions that they have, different live streams that they would like me to do. One of them, One of them is to do a live stream of me washing my face with the pine tar soap and using the scar butter. So I will do that sometime this week. But I just wanted to open myself and make myself available tonight for any questions that you may have. And if not, if you don't have any questions, I definitely wanted to go over 10 skin food tips that you should be doing throughout the day, throughout the week, to keep your skin on target, or to get your skin to get your skin moving into the direction you want it to be. We all, doesn't matter how old we are, where we're going in life, what's going on in life, or whether we're under stress, taking medication, not exercising, not drinking, we want our face to maintain a healthy look, a healthy glow. And sometimes it's hard to do that. It's really hard to do that when you're not paying attention to your face and when you're not being mindful of what you're doing to your skin. So I'll start off with the 10 questions, and 10 skin food journey tips. And if you have any questions, go ahead and pop them in the comment box. And if not, if you're watching the replay and you didn't get to be part of the live stream, you're more than welcome to send a DM asking me more questions. So skin food tip number 1 is something that I mentioned today on Instagram. When you're exfoliating your skin, you have to be very gentle, especially if you're prone to acne, rosacea, psoriasis, and eczema. You have to be very gentle. You have to be very gentle with your skin, because if your skin is already inflamed, you don't want to cause more irritation. So I would recommend fruits as an exfoliant, because fruits, of course, they exfoliate your skin gently, but they also don't have any abrasiveness to it. So you can apply the fruit to your face, leave it on for no more than 5 minutes, and exfoliate your face that way. If you're using a body scrub or a facial scrub that has sugar or salt, especially salt is a little bit more abrasive than sugar, you want to be sure that you do it in a gentle circular motion. I'm remembering the days, I started laughing earlier when I put the post about being gentle when you exfoliate your skin. I remember back in my teenage days when I was using St. Ives apricot scrub. I think everybody has probably used that once in their life. And I remember trying to clear up my skin, and I used to have a lot of acne when I was growing up, and I remember trying to use it to clear up my skin, and I would take a whole handful and just rub it real hard all over my face. And I didn't realize at that time that I was actually doing more damage to my skin than I was doing it to help my skin. Yeah, I think we all have used that once in our life. So if you're trying to get clearer skin, yes, definitely making it worse. So if you're trying to get clearer skin and you're using an exfoliation that has abrasiveness to it, like sugar, so you just want to gently exfoliate your skin. I mean, really, really gentle. Honestly, when you're exfoliating your skin with salt and sugar, you should be gentle to begin with. It doesn't matter if it's the body or if it's your face. It still should be gentle. You don't ever want to rub anything too hard on your skin. You're damaging the first layer of your skin. So that is something that I popped on this morning. Another thing that I was going to post today, but I think I'll post it tomorrow, is make sure you drink plenty of water, especially during the summer heat. We are not hydrating properly. I am the number one to tell you that. I used to walk around with a big jar, 74-ounce jar of water, and ever since I lost that jar, I have not been up to par with drinking my water, and I'm starting to feel it now. I'm starting to see I'm getting more breakouts. My skin is not as glowy as it used to be, and I know it's because I'm not pushing the toxins through my skin. So definitely, starting with myself and all of you, we need to increase our water intake, especially during the summer. I have a water calculator. The link is acting up right now, so I'll have it fixed probably within the next 24 hours, and I will post it on social media, on Instagram, so you guys could go in and plug in your numbers and get how much water you should drink. If you exercise, which is something we all should be doing, you need to increase your water. So if your water intake, like for me, if it's 100 ounces a day, then I want to drink maybe about 120 ounces a day on the days that I exercise. So definitely increase your water intake. We're sweating a lot during the summer. Our body is dehydrated. Not only does it affect our skin, it affects the way we think. It affects us having headaches. If you're having headaches constantly, the first thing I do when I start seeing that I have a headache, I ask myself, how much water did I have? And I notice 9 times out of 10, it's usually a day where I'm not drinking enough water. So definitely increase your water intake for not just your skin, but for your mind and your body, for everything to be hydrated and the toxins to be coming out of your skin. Another thing for skin food tip, exercise. Yes, exercise is good for our body. It helps us lose weight. It keeps the movement and the ligaments moving and flowing as they should. Exercise is very beneficial for your mind. People that are feeling very overwhelmed, stressed, anxiety, people that feel that they're feeling all over the place. Exercise is extremely helpful for those people, and for people that want to clear their skin. What exercise does, it another way release toxins. So not only water helps release toxins through the body, but exercise. So if you're drinking water and exercising, you're really doing the work you need to do to release the toxins in your body. And not only do the toxins show up in your face, it shows up in your gut. So people that are having digestive issue, belching, burping, bloating stomach is irritated, a lot of that is our digestive system is not working properly as it should. Everything is not being processed and eliminated as it should. So definitely the water intake is more than just skin, but it's also for your body too, and exercise. So exercise combined with your water intake is you're really gonna see a difference in your skin. People that are used to not drinking water and all of a sudden is drinking a lot of water during the day, granted, you're going to the bathroom more. That's fine. I suggest, speaking of water, I'm feeling thirsty right now. The correct way to drink water, you don't take a cup of water and gulp it down, and then an hour later you take another cup of water and gulp it down. That's not, a bottle of water. That's not the proper way to drink water, because if you notice, as soon as you gulp that whole 20 ounce of water, you're going to the bathroom within 30 minutes to an hour. That's not the proper way to drink water. You don't want it to go through your mouth and directly to your bladder. So you want to sip through the water throughout the day. Maybe 2 ounces here, 4 ounces there, 3 ounces there. You want throughout the day to be drinking water. Like that, it's going through your system properly versus it just going straight through your system and you using the bathroom within an hour. Also, if you don't want to be going to the bathroom throughout the night, I would suggest you stop drinking the water. It's so funny. I'm talking about water and I'm so thirsty right now. Clearly, I didn't drink 1 bottle of water today. Speaking of giving tips and not practicing what I preach, I tell you guys, I got to work on myself too. So you definitely want to stop drinking the water around 7-8 o'clock-ish, maybe about 3 to 4 hours before you go to sleep. Like that, it gives your body time to kind of let go of the water you drank throughout the day, and maybe you go to the bathroom once that night versus trying to catch up on all your water before you go to sleep, and then you get no sleep because you're using the bathroom the whole night. So definitely, little by little throughout the day, first thing in the morning, the best thing to do first thing in the morning, if you really want to flush out your system properly, drink 2 cups of water the minute you wake up. Before you even go to the bathroom, you have 2 cups of water. That's the only time you should drink a lot of water at one time, because you want to purposely flush out all the toxins that's been accumulating throughout the night. You're sleeping for 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours, 9 hours during the night. You wake up in the morning, you drink 2 cups of water, you flush out your system, and you start the day. That's the only time you can drink a lot of water at one time, because you're mindfully flushing your system before you start the day. So drink up for me, because I have no cups of water around. So if you want to even spike it up even more, that cup of water that you drink in the morning, you can put half a lemon. Lemon is very good for clearing up your skin, and it is amazing on your digestive system. You take half a cup of lemon and you put in that water. Not cold water, room temperature water, or even warm water to drink first thing in the morning. And then you're flushing out your system really well. And by adding half a lemon to that water, you're helping your skin to clear up also. And it helps your digestive system. It helps to get the toxins flowing throughout your digestive system. So that's your tip for the water intake. So definitely increase your water intake. Don't drink too much at one time and allow your system to flush. Another tip, I lost count of my tips. I think I'm on tip number 3. Do not shower with hot water. As much as I feel like I sound like a broken record on Instagram, live stream, Insta stories, YouTube, iTunes, some people still miss it. Do not shower with hot water. Now, once in a blue moon, you can take a shower with hot water. I used to love taking a shower with hot water all the time until I realized that was literally stripping my skin of its natural oils. You get in the shower, you take a hot shower, it feels amazing on your body, your mind is relaxed, and then you step out the shower and you're all white. And you wonder why the soap is not working or the lotion is not hydrating your skin enough. One, you're using hot water that's stripping your body of its natural oils. So if you're already stripping your body of its natural oils and you don't have good products to replenish the oils that you lost in your body, then you can understand why your soap and your moisturizer doesn't work. So those of you that likes to taking steamy hot showers where somebody opens the door and they're being hit with steam, you want to decrease that and start using warm water. You will get used to it. Your body will get used to it now. I only take a shower with warm waters, and maybe once every 2 months I'll take a shower with hot water. Today was one of those days where I took a shower with hot water and I didn't moisturize, or maybe I did. Yes. Well, no, I didn't. And I was sitting there and I crossed my legs and I was wondering why my skin was so white. And I thought to myself, my legs are never that white. Like, what's going on? Did I use a different soap? Did I use the wrong soap? And then I remembered that I took a steamy hot shower. So that's what will happen to your skin. Again, if you do it once in a blue moon, no problem. But if you do it every day, you have to reduce that. So when you reach out to me and say, Donata, what can I use to moisturize my skin? My skin is dry. My skin is itchy. The first thing I ask is, what type of water are you using? And 9 times out of 10, the person is telling me they use hot water. So that's another tip. That was tip number 4. Tip number 5, be patient with natural products. Those of you that are transitioning from using commercial products to natural products, commercial products are filled with chemicals. And a lot of those chemicals are to help you find, what is that word? Help to make your skin better faster. Help you to see improvement really quick. Versus natural products, 1, your skin has to adjust to your natural products. And then 2, it's going to take longer to see results. Yes, I try to post everybody's feedback on my products when I can. I try my very best, and a lot of times people are finding their results much faster, and then you come along and you buy my products and then your result is slower, and then you're wondering why. You have to remember, everybody's skin is different. Everybody's environment is different. Everybody's eating habits is different. Everybody's water intake is different. So you cannot compare yourself to someone else. And I believe I even covered this on another live stream. So when you come to me and you say, Donata, is this product going to work for me? And how lifestyle, everybody's lifestyle is different. Thank you. That was the perfect word in just one word. Perfect description in one word. So when you reach out to me on Instagram and ask me, hey Donata, is this product, the pine tar and scar butter, is it going to work for me and how long it's going to take? I'm going to tell you up front the same thing I'm saying now. Everybody's lifestyle is different. I cannot tell you how long it's going to take. I can suggest that you try it and give it about a month, and then you can tell me how long it took for you. But I cannot come up. I'm not one of those companies that's going to guarantee 100%. I'm not going to give you a time frame and get your hopes up and then you're doing something wrong and it's not working for you. I had a customer today. It's been 2 weeks since she's been using the pine tar and the scar butter. and she's seeing zero results. So my first question to her was, what else are you doing on your face? What else are you using on your face? And she mentioned that she was using an oil first to wash her face, then she was using a pine tar, then she was using the scar butter. When you're using a pine tar and scar butter, you do not need to use anything else. I always suggest that you stop using anything else on your face, so you can give the pine tar and scar butter a month to run its course. Our skin changes, if I'm not mistaken, every 22 to 32 days, around that time frame. 25 to 40 days, our skin rejuvenates. So if it takes that long for your skin to rejuvenate and you're trying to see changes to your skin, I'm going to ask you to give your skin at least 30 days to start seeing some improvement. So that tip, I think I'm on tip number 4, be patient with your products. Give it time. While you're using your products, tip number 5 is to journal your lifestyle. Journal what's going on in your life from the time you get your order to a month after. Because as much as I'd like to sell products to you guys and see miracles happen, if your problem is starting on the inside, if your triggers are from the inside, if your acne is being caused from an internal irritant, or your eczema is it's flaring up because your insides are flaring up, is what I'm trying to say. Using the most expensive products in the world is going to help, but after that, your flare-ups are going to continue to happen. So what I'm all about is, yes, getting good products in your hand to help you transition to have healthier skin, but at the end of the day, we want to get to the root of your issue. If your eczema is flaring up because of stress and you don't know it's because of stress, that's why I suggest you to journal your Skinfood journey. And that's why I call it a Skinfood journey, because your skin is on a journey, and the journey is to get it to the place you would like it to be. Oh, I love that, Raina. Nothing is going to change if you don't start changing from the inside out. And that goes on in everything in life. Relationships, jobs, your skin, your diet, your eating. Everything in life starts on the inside. So whereas, yes, I love selling products that I know will help your skin, but at the same time, you got to sit down and think, what other changes can I make internally to help my skin? Because yes, you're helping your skin, but you're helping your mind and your body at the same time, especially when it comes to stress. If stress is triggering your acne, your eczema, your rosacea, your psoriasis, and you're not realizing that it's stress that's causing it, you're going to keep having flare-ups. But if you're journaling like I request my clients to journal, you're writing down, okay, today my skin flared up. This is what I ate. This is what I did. I was out in the sun for 5 hours, or I was really stressing over a test, or I had a big blow up on my job. That day, you may not realize the pattern of what's going on with your skin, but I guarantee you 30 days out, if you start looking over your journal, you're going to start seeing a pattern. My skin flares up. This is what happened within 24 to 48 hours of when my skin flared up. Oh, wow, I was stressed here. A week later, my skin flared up again. Oh, my goodness, I was stressed. Third week or whatever. Okay, this one is stress. This one is because I was out in the sun with no coverage, no hat. I was just out in the sun, and the sun triggers your eczema. So by journaling, you're able to see that pattern. Or your eczema is from something that you eat, and you didn't realize that you're allergic to that. That you didn't realize that your eczema is the reason why that your skin flares up, because of something you ate. So by journaling, you can see, oh, I had walnuts this time. I had a skin flare up. 3 weeks later, I had walnuts again. My skin flare up. Oh, I think it's the walnuts that's causing my skin to flare up. So your Skinfood journey, you have to be mindful along the journey. Don't do it half-assed. Don't do it haphazardly. Really take care of your skin and be mindful what you put on your skin. Some people's flare-up is because they touch their skin too much. Or some women flare up, have acne because of the weave or the braids that they put in their hair. But if you're not journaling what's going on around the time of your flare-up, you're not going to realize what the cause of your flare-up is. So another tip is to take time and journal. Not only is it going to help your skin to become better, to know what to use on your skin, but it's going to help you to kind of see a pattern over your life. See if you're stressed all the time. Maybe there's something somewhere in your life that you need to change. Maybe there's somebody you need to let go of. Maybe there's a better way to deal with your kids. Maybe you need to meditate in the morning to get your mind in one accord and your body in one accord, so you're not popping off at everybody. Maybe there's some internal issues from something that happened when you were a child that you need to address, and it's coming through your skin because you hold everything inside. This is why I suggest people to journal, because your skin is so much deeper than what you see on the inside. If you're one to hold everything inside, you're holding anger, you're holding hurt, you're holding rejection, you're holding stuff that happened from many years ago, and you're holding everything in. After a while, it's gonna have to come out. It's gonna have to come out. If it doesn't come out through your stomach, meaning your digestive system is always acting up because it's holding too much there. If it doesn't come out through your bowel movements, it's coming out through your skin. Whatever we hold inside, if we do not process it correctly via therapy, releasing, journaling, meditating, yoga, if we don't release what we're holding onto, it's gonna come through somewhere. So when you're having skin conditions, you have to sit back and ask yourself, what am I holding on to? What am I not doing? What are some things I can change to make my skin better? And eventually that will help you to make your life better also. Drinking coffee will slow the process because of all the caffeine. Yes, Raina, start journaling. It's so important. Another tip, it's going to sound funny and off the wall, but affirmations for your skin. I know I mentioned that. I can't remember if it's a live stream or something else. Before I got to my skin to a place where I am happy with my skin, I used to be one of those people that had to put makeup on when I left the house. I didn't have to be caked up, but I had to have some makeup on. I had to have lipstick, eyeliner. I had to cover my face some way, somehow, because I did not like my face. I did not embrace my face the way it was. I had a lot of hyperpigmentation. I had a lot of acne. Not as much as other people, but enough for me to be uncomfortable with my skin. And I remember praying and saying, because at the time I was in school as an esthetician, and I did say this on a live stream, so I won't say the whole story, but I was in school as an esthetician, and I used to be very embarrassed about telling people I was an esthetician because of the way my skin was and looked. So, because really, who's going to go to an esthetician and the esthetician's face is jacked up? Honestly, you're not going to go to the esthetician. And I remember my teacher telling me, Donata, use your negative and change it into a positive, and explain to people that your skin condition is not because of what you're putting on your face, but it's because of what you're doing internally. Internally, your digestive system is not working properly and it's coming through your face. So I had to learn how to embrace my face, and one of the ways embrace my face. And one of the ways I did it, I used to start saying affirmation, and I still say it to this day. And the affirmation is a simple one sentence: Lord, let me glow wherever I go. Very simple. Let me glow wherever I go. And there are a lot of times, even now, just because I make natural products and I'm an esthetician, doesn't mean my face is popping all the time. As a matter of fact, and I'm talking about literally, as a matter of fact, I have a stress pimple here from finals this week, and then I woke up from a nap today with 2 other things on my face coming out of nowhere. So my face is not going to be perfect 24/7. So I still say that in affirmation: Lord, let me glow wherever I go. So that's another thing you can incorporate. Whether it's your skin you're wanting to get on track, whether it's your health you're wanting to get on track, whether it's your drinking, whether it's your job, you have to manifest things through your mouth. You have to manifest things through writing. Whatever it is you want to come into your existence in your life, you have to manifest it. So just because People do affirmations for their job. They do affirmations for their finance. They do affirmations to exercise. You can incorporate that for your skin also. So as you're journaling, in your journal every day, throw in your affirmation for your skin and watch it start to change, along with the healthier eating, the water intake, the exercise. We have to do better. And when I say that, I'm talking for myself too. I've gone maybe 2 months of not exercising, and I feel it. I feel it. I see it in my skin, and I feel it. So we have to do better. We have to be more mindful. Our life is crazy. We got a lot going on. But at the same time, if we don't take time for ourselves, if we don't put ourselves first, I know we've grown up in a world where you have to put others first. But when I turned 40, and I'm 43 now, when I turned 40, I gave myself the best gift that I could ever give myself, and that was to put me first. And when I started to put myself first, not only did I start growing, not only did I start becoming happier, I was able to start expressing myself. Before anything anybody wanted me to do, and I'm probably going off topic, sorry. Anything that anybody wanted me to do, I was always there for them. I would drop everything I had and would be there for other people. And when I turned 40, I had a real talk with myself and say, hey, Donata, it's time for you now. It's time to put yourself first. It's time to make yourself happy. Your kids come second, and everybody else comes after that. And once I started doing that, I started seeing a change in my life. I started to be able to say no. I started to tell people how I felt in a positive way. I didn't have to speak negatively, but I gave myself permission to be me. And everything in our life, whether it's how we treat ourselves, how we treat others, how others treat us, our jobs, our relationships, our kids, whatever is going on in your life, it may seem as a complete disconnect from your skin, but everything that you go through affects your skin. From as simple as something as small as not getting a good night's sleep, to being in an abusive relationship, being in a job you hate, being with a mate you can't stand, having problems with your kids, what have you. Whatever is going on in your life, at the end of the day, it's going to affect your skin. So again, journaling is going to help you to notice these patterns and to start working on these patterns. Next tip. I think that whole tip right there had to fall under being patient with your products. I went off topic, but apparently it's for someone, so I'm glad I said it. Watch what you eat. There's a lot of people, including myself, we love to eat fried foods, and we love our carbs. We love our bread. We love our pastas. We love our rice. Carbs, fried foods affects our skin in a way where it causes wrinkles. So we definitely, if we're still young and our skin is still tight, we want to start eating better at a younger age, so that when we get older, by the time I'm 60, I'm 70, I want to see my skin still as nice, glowy, and healthy as in my 40s now. So we have to be mindful of what we eat and how it affects our skin. Eating fruits and vegetables, especially that are high in antioxidants, blueberries, raspberries, you have green tea. There's a lot of foods that are high in antioxidants. You definitely want to get a few servings in a day, and that will help your skin. What antioxidants do? What antioxidants help free radicals in your body. So free radicals are chemicals in your body that's just going wild because they're not being what do you call that? Not maintained. They're not being contained. So the antioxidants in your skin products and things that you eat, balance. That's another good word for it. It holds it together. So you don't want to have free radicals running throughout your body, running throughout your skin, because that causes wrinkles, that causes the collagen in your skin to break up, and which will cause the crow's eyes. The elastin in your skin will get loose. So always, every day, try to be mindful of adding antioxidants in either your foods and through your foods of what you eat, and also through what you drink, like green teas and other teas that has antioxidants in them. So we have to watch what we're eating. I lost count of how many tips I am on, but let me just give a few more before we close up. Okay, I started at 7:15. Time flies by fast. Sleep. Sleep is so important. Sleep not only affects our eyes and how our eyes look, it affects the dark circles around our eyes, and it affects our skin. Of course, you already know it affects your body, it affects your mind of how you think. It is so important to get the right amount of sleep every night. Almost as if you have to get your body in a routine of going to bed at 10 o'clock, waking up at 6 o'clock, or 11 o'clock and waking up at 7 o'clock. Whatever your time frame is, 11 o'clock is the best time, the latest time you should go to sleep. As I mentioned in another live stream, actually I will do a whole live stream on that because I think it's a very cool lesson to go over. Each of your organs has a certain time where it rejuvenates itself throughout the day. By 11 o'clock in traditional Chinese medicine, and you guys that follow me on Instagram or Insta stories, you know I'm in school for traditional Chinese medicine. So I'm learning, yes, skin does work while you're sleeping. So I'm learning the Eastern way of doing things, and it is so cool how Eastern and traditional Chinese medicine is so opposite from Western medicine, and I'm loving everything I learned. So I definitely want to do a live stream on the organs and how it works throughout the day. But two of your organs that are going throughout the night that I can remember off the top of your head is your liver, which is from 1 to 3 o'clock in the morning, and your lungs from 3 to 5 o'clock in the morning. I can't remember what's the one before that. I think it's gallbladder, but I can't remember. But your liver is a very important part in your body, especially when it comes to your eyes and your skin, because it holds your blood. So the blood in your system, like people that tells me they're having hair loss and hair issues, the first thing I'll ask them is, are they anemic? Because their blood affects your hair. It affects your hair growth. So if you're not having enough blood in your system for it to go through all the organs and do what it needs to do through the body, there's not enough going through your hair and helping with your hair growth. So sleep is very important. Sleeping by 11 o'clock is very important. I remember when I had adrenal fatigue, and adrenal fatigue is more of an Eastern diagnosis because Western medicine are not familiar with it. So it's where you're very fatigued, you're dragging throughout the day, you can have palpitations, you feel very low energy, you feel weak, different parts of your body is acting funny. It's just one of those things where you know you don't feel good, you don't feel 100%, and you don't know why. And you go to the doctor and they can't figure it out. So long story short, I battled with adrenal fatigue for 2 years. And during the 2 years, I ended up in the hospital 5 times. And none of the doctors could figure out what was wrong with me. And the last time I ended up in the hospital, I was in the hospital for 3 days on a heart monitor. And even then, they could not figure out what was wrong with me. And it was frustrating to me. And I'll actually do a live stream about adrenal fatigue because there's so much more that I need to go into that I don't want to go into tonight. But long story short, none of the doctors could figure out what was wrong with me. And I didn't know what was wrong with me. And I could not keep going every day. What started to happen is, just imagine a balloon that you blow up and you let the air out. And by the time all the air comes out, it's done. So that's how my body was. In the morning, I'll be full of energy. And whenever my body decided to crash, it crashed. And when it came time for it to crash, I had to be in bed. So it got to the point, and I'm talking about just recently that I had this problem from 2014 to 2016. So basically, I had to literally, you know how you manage your day, you manage your schedule, you manage your cooking, you manage your life. I had to manage my energy. So on days that I had speaking engagements or if I had workshops to do with the kids, I had to say to myself, okay, I have a speaking engagement at 2 o'clock today. So that means I can't do anything for the whole day. I need to save all my energy for 2 o'clock. And it was like that for a long time. And it was a really hard thing to go through. And the funny thing is, the thing that caused that was stress. Stress is what caused me to have adrenal fatigue. So I'm going to just end it there. I'm definitely going to tell the story of adrenal fatigue, because the sad thing is a lot of people are borderline with adrenal fatigue and they don't realize it. They're pushing themselves. Let's say your body's telling you to take a 15-minute nap and you're like, no, I got work to do. I'm going to pop this soda in my mouth, or I'm going to go get a coffee at Starbucks and I'm going to push it. We have this whole push it to the limit. I was one of those. Go hard, beast mode. Like, when it comes time to do it, I was doing it until my body said, sit your ass down. Okay? Sit your ass down and relax. And at that time, I couldn't say anything to my body, because once my body crashed, there was nothing I could do but stay in bed. So I'm definitely going to do a live stream on adrenal fatigue, because I know there's a lot of people out there that's borderline adrenal fatigue, and there's some tips that I can give you to not allow yourself to go past stage 2 or stage 3 of adrenal fatigue, because adrenal fatigue could get so bad to where you're bedridden for months. It took me 2 years to be the way that I am now, so I'm definitely going to do this on another live stream. Okay, getting back to skin tips. Sorry. Makeup. Take off your makeup before you go to bed. Yes, sometimes you just want to crash on the bed and go to sleep. Remember, when you're sleeping, your pores, cool, thank you. Your pores, you have the makeup on, and the makeup could go into your pores. But going to sleep with makeup on can age you and cause wrinkles. So you definitely want to take time to take the makeup off your face before you go to sleep. It only takes a few seconds. If you have some almond oil, jojoba oil, avocado oil, not coconut oil, not extra virgin olive oil, put those oils in a put those oils on a cotton and wipe it off your face. If you don't want to do a full wash, that's fine, but make sure you're using the proper oils to wipe the makeup off your face. Let's see what else. I completely lost my train of thought with how many tips we're on. I already spoke about exfoliation. Sanitize your phone. People that like using their phone to their face, be careful that the phone is touching your face, because it can cause flare-ups. I already spoke about the hair products running into your face. My daughter had an issue where she had her hair done really, really nicely, got her hair wet, products all falling all over her face, and the next day, literally the next day, she had bumps all here. And she came up to me, she was like, "Ma, look at my face." And I'm like, what is going on? And she played flag football. And she said, "I think it happened when I was playing flag football yesterday and it was raining." So that was one of those times where I was like, wow, seeing it in person was wow. The transition was literally 24 hours, less than 24 hours later. So again, if you're journaling, then you know why you're having flare-ups and why you're having issues. If there's some type of hair you put on your head, some new product that your face does not like, because the products are coming down your face when you wash your face, when you wash your hair, or when you're sweating at the gym, products from your hair comes into your face. It comes into your forehead. So you have to be mindful of that. Having a clean pillowcase is so important. Changing your pillowcase every 4 to 5 days maximum. 4 to 5 days maximum. You definitely want to have sleep on clean pillowcases. Want to wrap your hair at night. Get your hair out your face. And change your washcloth just as often, because when you're washing your face and you're using the washcloth to clean your face, you're taking oils off your face, you're taking dirt off your face. Just because you wring that towel in under some hot water doesn't mean that you've purified and taken out the bacteria of that washcloth. You still have some residue on that washcloth, and you're using it time and time again. So be sure you change that washcloth as often as you change your pillowcase. So I'm going to, last one. When we talk about makeup, clean your makeup brushes. I know it's something that we can so easily forget. We're using it every day. We're not being mindful on cleaning our makeup brushes. If you're one that likes to use makeup every day or whenever you wear makeup, make sure you clean your brushes at least once a week minimum. If you could clean it every 3-4 days, that's even better, because If you're one to leave your brush out on the counter, that's bacteria being attracted to that brush, and that's going on your face. So be mindful of how often you clean your makeup brushes. Okay, guys, I really thought this was going to be a short, quick, and sweet session, but I kind of went long here. So I hope I did 10 tips. If not, I'm sure all the information shared can be divided into 10 tips. Again, if you have any other questions after our live stream, or if you're watching on a replay, please leave a message in my DM. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have. Guys, thank you, Raina. I have lots of information on my link and Instagram of my 10 tips to understanding your skin, which is my free ebook. I have my YouTube channel. I have my iTunes, where you can listen to motivational podcasts. I need to do more of those. And I just have a host of information. And if you're not subscribed to my email, be sure you subscribe to my email, because my email list, once I'm done as putting it together how I want it to, there is a product for hair that I'm going to be offering just to my email list. So if you're not in my email list, be sure you sign up. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to try to do another live stream sometime this week to show how I wash with the pine tar and the scar butter. If there's anything else you need, please be sure to reach out to me. My name is Donata Joseph, your virtual skin therapist. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Bye.